What's up? This is Dylan Brooks. I'm from the Memphis Grizzlies, and I'm on the three-point conversion.
Oh, okay. That's good.
New career high for you, 55 points. I remember in the past, Michael Redd has said at some point you're going to get him one bucket short. So I guess maybe something for next time. But just for you tonight, what were you seeing as you're attacking the basket against them? I know they sent a couple different people at you, a couple different looks at you, double teams, different stuff like that. Just kind of what do you see?
I was just trying to be aggressive, try to make good plays, good decisions. Started the game, kind of, hadn't played in 4 days. They had the chance to, practice because the team was playing. Was kind of rusty, kind of turned the ball over. But at the end of the day, as the game was going on, I was, getting my rhythm, going downhill, getting the paint, getting to my spots, and just trying to create as much as possible for myself and for my teammates.
I'm just curious. Last night, Donovan Mitchell has 71. It feels like every night someone's going for 50. Is there anything in your mind? I know you're always trying to make the right play, but where it's like everyone else has brought their level up, my level needs to come up in the same way?
No, I compete with myself. Every other night is going to be another player. But I just try to be consistent, at the end of the day, there's players that have come to the league and they've been great. And every given night, there's going to be somebody that's going to be great. But guys like LeBron have been great for since 2003. It's 2023, and I want to be one of those guys. I don't want to be one of those guys that big it one night and the other night you don't hear about him for the next 2-3 months. I want to be one of those guys that every single night that I bring it, and I think I've put myself in a position to be able to do that. For my team, for myself, obviously the game that we play, it's all about winning. We're judging win. For me, I want to have fun. I want to enjoy the game. I want to create art as much as I can, and I want to get in a position that my game, which I think I have got it, to that position that my game is boring. I just do what I do, and people don't talk about it because it become boring. I do it every single night, and that's what I want to do. I want other people to feel like my game is boring, and but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players never get bored. To go out there, they always give their best every given night. Who doesn't matter who they play, and try to win the game. But that's my mindset. For sure, that the level of as it's been high, like you see from Luka, from Donovan Mitchell, from Devin Booker. Like you see guys every single night go and score a lot of points. But when I was able to in my journey, every journey is different. I remember when Isaiah Thomas, Paul George, the John Walls, the Jimmy Butlers, like even Porzingis, those guys were going off. And after that, there's other guys who were going off. And after that, there will be other guys going off. And, in 10 years from now, there's going to be other guys going off. But at the end of the day, can I put myself in a position to be one of the best players, and one of not necessarily the best players, one of the best players that brings it every single night, like a guy named LeBron James that was able to score 47 on his birthday, and the next game I think he scored 43, and it's year 20, 30, 38 years old, that he's be able to take care of his body every single night and put himself in a position to be successful and helps his team every single night to win. That's the goal. I don't compete with others. It's impossible. We are 8 billion people and everybody's unique. If there was another Giannis out there, I would be for sure compete with him, but there's not. Even if I had a twin, be hard. He have a different name. He was born 5 or 10 minutes before me or after me. You can't compete yourself with other compare yourself with other players. We are unique. We have to be the best that we can be in what we do, and that's what I try to do. I try to create art. I try to be the best that I can be.
I know it's early, still really early in the season, early January, but the way the team had been kind of struggling the last month or so, was this game, was this any more important than a typical maybe early January game for y'all just to?
Obviously we don't hide behind our fingers. That's what we say in Greece. We don't hide behind our fingers. We haven't played great basketball. We lost, I think, 4 or 5 in a row. But slowly, we're going to keep building good habits. Guys going to get healthy. Guys going to get back with us. We're still waiting for Chris to be back, and so we can go back to full strength and start as early as possible to build habits for the team and for the team to realize how we're going to play down the stretch, who's going to have the ball in his hands, who's going to take the last shots, just all those little things that we'll try to work on. But at the end of the day, no matter if we lose or win, we got to build good habits. The year we won the championship, we were third, we were fourth, third. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, in order for you to win a championship, you got to beat a good team. You got to beat the Brooklyn Nets. You got to beat the Boston Celtics. You got to beat Atlanta, Miami, Philly. You got to beat a good team. So doesn't matter. As much as we building good habits every single night, that's all I care about. Win or lose, doesn't matter.
Giannis, I'm not sure if you knew exactly where you're at, kind of numbers wise, but that dunk you missed would have at the time tied your career high. Did you end up jumping too high? Did kind of what sort of happened on the dunk?
I got too excited. Got my significant other. She's telling me they don't post you on what's this called House of Highlight anymore because you don't dunk the ball. You don't get as high as the young fellas. I said, yeah, it's not the same. I've been here for a decade now. The legs are gone. I don't have legs to get that high, but today I tried to get high. But I had a windmill, so I hope that satisfied her. But I really wanted to finish that dunk. I think I got excited and I went too high that what I usually jump. Usually I don't jump. I just stretch my hands and get there. But that one I actually took off and I got excited and I missed. If I could turn the time back, I hope I could have made that dunk.
And then I just to follow up that too, I think the last regular season 50-point game you had, I think it was also here at Fiserv, and you said someone in the crowd had yelled, "Giannis, go for 50." And then you get that 55th point today, at the time the 54th point, and you pulled the jersey. Kind of just, I know you mentioned it was Zora, but just how much does the city mean to you, and to have this kind of moment here at home at Fiserv?
It's an amazing feeling playing in the Fiserv Forum and representing our fans. They always bring their single night. The energy in this building is always high. It's always loud. So it's always nice to play in here. But at the end of the day, as I said to Zora, it's we all have our names in the back that we obviously represent. But at the end of the day, one thing that everybody has in common is the name in the front. Sometimes you say Bucks, sometimes you say Milwaukee, but that's who we represented. We have to understand we represent the city, and we try to do the best, play the best basketball we can play and represent it in the best way possible.
Jordan and Drew said that dunk was their favorite play of the night too. So maybe you're gonna have to start doing that a little bit more.
Which one? The first one or the second one?
Second one that you missed. Over the years, what have you learned about changing pace and changing the speed at which you play with? It felt like so often tonight you'd get freed up by going fast, slowing down, and watching a defender go by, or the same thing with the spin move or the baseline spin.
Just try try to read. Try to read the crowd, try to read the walls, try to see where I can beat them from. But at the end of the day, there's going to be sometimes they're going to show crowd and for like 2-3 seconds, and then once my teammates get close to the 3-point line, the shooters get close to the 3-point line, there's a second there that they're going to kind of look. There's a second there that you can attack their hips, the seams, and you can change your speed. But this is just a lot of repetition. I've done this, like I do it every single night, 25 to 30 times. So I've kind of know what I look for. I don't know if I can explain it, but I try as much as I can to attack their hips. There's going to be sometimes the crowd's going to be early. Sometimes the crowd is late. You got to attack early while they're not there. And there's good teams that the crowd is early and late. And then you got to kind of wait until they get to the second half when they kind of forget about you. It's just art. That I figured out through a lot of failures, a lot of success. But at the end of the day, one thing that in order for you to be efficient, you have to be aggressive. Like the moment you started like kind of hesitating and going like with no full speed, you already lost the battle. The moment that you have them in their heels and you have them, paying attention to you and all that, you can create for your teammates and you can create for yourself.
Hey, Giannis, we see you shooting free throws after games. You're working on that craft all the time. 15 of 16 from the line tonight. Just talk about your effort there, just how locked in and zoned in you were.
I just work on it as much as I can. It's something that I need to get better on. I'm not satisfied where I am right now, but I just try to get as many extra reps as I can before the game, the day before the game, after the game. Anytime I have the opportunity to be able to just rep it out, I take it. And as I said, it's something that I'm not the best at it, and I have to get better because I know I'm going to put myself in situations that sometimes I got to knock down free throws for my team to win a basketball game. And now I want to. I think it's a part of my game that I can be better, and I can make a more complete player, and can put myself in a position to help my team win a game. So that's why I just rep it out as much as I can. But at the end of the day, some days I'm going to make, some days I'm going to miss. Today was one of those days that I was able to make some.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, guys.